Hey guys, I've been contemplating this question for a while. Is Monster House a good or bad looking film? This movie is definitely odd. The characters move in a way that is so stiff yet smooth that it feels almost stop motion-esque. Let's get into it. The movie starts with a leaf. The leaf floats around and the camera follows it. We see a little girl riding around the neighborhood on a tricycle. Eventually she gets stuck on a lawn. Steve Buscemi walks out, threatens the girl, and freaking wrecks her trike. He looks behind him and we meet our protagonist, DJ, spying on the old man. Overall, the scene looks really good. Goes on the good section. So after DJ's parents leave to do a dentist thing, his friend Chowder comes over. DJ says that he doesn't want to go trick-or-treating, so Chowder flexes on him with his basketball skills.
I'm playing basketball. It's time for a new face to squat.
He throws the ball and this happens. The ball rolls into Mr. Nebbercracker's lawn, and that's the end of the scene. It looks bad, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's because Chowder moves very unnaturally, and the camera movement exposes my main problem with this movie, the facial expressions. Then, Chowder whines enough to convince DJ to get his ball. When DJ attempts to get it, Nebbercracker yells at him, and he messes up the lawn. Nebbercracker gets so mad that he grabs DJ. After lifting DJ off the ground, he dies. Like, actually dies. Thus, the house has to light a fire to sustain itself as Nebbercracker is carried away in an ambulance. This scene looks both great and terrible at the same time. It looks good when Nebbercracker dies, but looks bad when DJ and Chowder freak out. The scene does have the benefit of a shot of a window cracking to simulate DJ's decapitation, so it's going in the upper middle. DJ's babysitter, Z, shows up and sends him to his room. After
Number 15 Burger King lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King.
After receiving a call from inside the house, the babysitter's boyfriend, Bones, gives him a little spook and grabs his stuffed bunny. Bones takes it and DJ says,
Man, give her back.
and of course, being the bully that he is, Bones starts making out with the doll. Eventually, Z makes him go downstairs. Also, a fun little detail, DJ named the rabbit Elizabeth, which is Z's real name. That's cute, I guess.
Okay, fine.
By the way, this scene looks really bad. I don't know if the animators were trying to make Bones look utterly terrifying, but if they did, good job. After that situation, DJ calls Chowder asking him to help investigate. Chowder goes to ring the doorbell, and the door opens on its own. Teeth grow and a tongue attempt to grab Chowder. This is probably one of the best looking in the movie. The attention to detail in every little bit of the house is extremely impressive. All of the marks on the wood, everything just looks great. Definitely at the top of the good. The next day, a girl named Jenny is about to sell candy to the monster house, and DJ and Chowder try to warn her.
Are you guys mentally challenged? If you are, I'm certified to teach you baseball.
She doesn't listen, and the concrete lifts her into the air. This scene looks better than the last one, so it's going all the way to the top. The kids call the cops. This scene looks pretty bad. Kevin James's character design is very off. Also, in the part where DJ is jumping on the lawn, he moves in a way that no human being would move, so I'm gonna put this in the bad category. Now we're at my favorite scene, but it's my favorite scene for all the wrong reasons. Skull's character design is definitely the worst in the movie.
Do niewidzenia, nara.
Also, the lighting is very eccentric. The camera angles are very laughable. This is definitely the worst looking scene in the movie. So then, the trio steals drugs from Chowder's dad and make a disguise to knock the house unconscious. The police are just vibing, and then they find the kids loitering on Nebbercracker's property. They investigate the dummy and find all of the drugs. The Kevin James takes a swig of the drugs and arrests the children. Wow, never thought I'd say that sentence in my life. The police are eaten, and so is the police car that the kids are in. This scene looks cool, so it's going in the good category. Then the kids spend some time inside the house. They are looking for the house's fire and are trying to put it out. Eventually, once they get down into the basement, they find a body buried in cement. This is a very disturbing scene. People often call Coraline the most disturbing kids movie, and to that I present this. The creepy atmosphere, the great music, and the disturbing subject matter all add up to a really messed up scene. It also looks great. But then they grab the uvula and the house barfs them up, and Nebuchadnezzar is revealed to be alive. Then we get a flashback to the before times. Nebuchadnezzar works at a carnival. There's a girl named Constance who is put on display as the fattest lady in the world. Eventually, Nebuchadnezzar and Constance escape and start building a home. Soon, some frickin' nerds decide to go trick-or-treating at the only house for miles, and then egg the house when they don't have any candy. Constance freaks out because it reminds her of her carnival days and falls into the basement. The cement buries her alive. The scene is absolutely beautiful. The camera work, the story, the amazing transitions make this the best scene in the movie. After Nebuchadnezzar lets Constance go, the house gets up and chases them. Nebby tries to blow the house up with dynamite, but fails. Eventually, Chowder finds an excavator and hits the house repeatedly. DJ and Jenny climb up to the top of the crane and prepare to throw dynamite into the house. Jenny gives DJ a little kiss, and he throws the dynamite in. The house blows up and leaves a giant crater. This scene looks very good. All the action scenes look great in this movie. The movie ends with Nebby giving everyone their bikes and toys and stuff. Also, the movie chickens out and reveals that the people who were eaten by the house survived the whole thing. Even though based on the speed of the throw, the rookie cop should have hit a wall inside the house and died on impact. But whatever, not even a broken bone, just completely fine. So in conclusion, this movie is good. Better than I expected. It's always a treat when a childhood favorite ends up being a great movie. And after close inspection, I realized that this movie is good 7 out of 12 times, bad 4 out of 12, and medium 1 out of 12. So overall, this is a good looking movie. No, Monster House is not ugly.